how does one edit and send the file?
Gotcha.
So you finished a taping with me. You're now going to go and edit the tape. How do you do that?
Gotcha. So first of all, I'll say if you booked an audition here, you can expect to have the file typically in 30 minutes or less. Often
Mhm.
it's even less. Sometimes it's like 5-10 minutes after your session, but as a rule of thumb, 30 minutes. So keep in mind your deadlines. If you have a 5 p.m. deadline, try not to book a 3 or 4 p.m. with us. That being
Mhm.
said, we've done them and we can get them in lightning fast. But generally, within 30 minutes of the end of your session, you, your agent, and casting has the file wherever it needs to go. So what happens is typically we ask that you forward the booking email to us.
Mhm.
Often there's certain instructions, and really your session director will follow whatever submission instructions are there. Sometimes the scenes, they want them separate files. Sometimes they want all the scenes together with a slate. Sometimes they want the slate separate. Sometimes they want them under a certain file size. Sometimes they want them in a certain order. Sometimes they want them labeled differently. So if you send that email to us, we can really tailor it to that. But typically, as soon as we finish your tape, we pop the card in. We edit it real simple, with some quick, simple fades between the scenes. If there's a slate, we throw the slate in there. We immediately render it, and then typically we use WeTransfer, where we'll WeTransfer it to you, your agent, and/or casting. Just literally wherever it needs to go, we transfer it. You get a download link. You can forward that email to someone, or you can download the file yourself and then send the file wherever you want to. Or something that we often do if people just need to immediately upload it to Casting Workbook or Actors Access or one of the other online sites. If it doesn't have to go to their agent first, sometimes we'll just upload it directly right from the studio. So really, it's whatever you need, we do, but it's quick. The turnaround time is generally 30 minutes or less. There's been some rare occasions where, for maybe technical reasons, we've taken a
Mhm.
little longer, but that's only ever where we knew that we're going to meet the deadline. So I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever missed a deadline. I don't think we've ever had a tape not get submitted. So we're
Mhm.
like, if we're not batting 1,000, we're batting 99.9997%. And if we've ever not delivered, we've comped that person's session and then given them at least another freebie session. But I'm pretty confident it has never happened that an audition didn't get submitted for an audition that someone booked and did with us. So we've
So
never.
Daniel Hope has a question. Is it always done on site, and can we bring footage in?
So I guess he's asking, would we edit stuff that's already, like, just take footage and edit it together? Yeah, we
Yeah.
can certainly do that. I don't generally bill ourselves at editors, but in the past I've edited my own demo reels. I have edited other people's demo reels, so
Mhm.
that's certainly that we can do. Or if it's a mix of both, we've done that as well. Um, and we've done
We
that for
also have
both.
a partnership with Wicked Tree Creative, and they
Right.
can also help you with demo reel material if you have your own footage.
It's $150 off their regular prices if you let them know that you've come from Laughing Vikings. That's a
Mhm.
good point. So Wicked Tree demo reels, they did my last demo reel, and I loved it so much from Adam that I was like, let's make this available to our members. And what they do is, for $300, they'll take all of your footage. He'll put it together in a slick demo reel, add some music you can throw in your headshots, and it'll make it look really slick, very snappy. He's also a TV and film editor, so he understands how to sort of tell a mini story through these mini clips. And the best thing that he does is he sort of does a year subscription where, when you use his demo reel services for that $300, anytime in the next year when you get new footage from a new production, and as an actor, you know what I'm talking about, we're always waiting for the next footage, and we're waiting. Oh, like, you book the next big thing, and you're like, oh, when I get that, that's going to help me, like, take it to Hollywood or whatever. But you're always waiting for that stuff, but then you don't want to not have a demo reel in the meantime. So the idea with Adam is, always have whatever your best current stuff together is, and then when you get new footage, you can send it to him and he'll just swap it in and out. Doesn't re-edit the whole thing, but
Mhm.
he'll take out an old piece and then put a new piece in, or just tack the new piece in. So that
Nice.
essentially, when you use him, you know you're covered for the entire year. Next time you get that golden material, you just send it off to him and he just tweaks it and you're good to go.
And
Daniel,
Daniel has another question. Oh, and can we rent a good camera if we don't have one?
well, we've got cameras here. So if you're shooting stuff here, we shoot it here in studio with ours. They're HD. I think it's actually shoots in 4K if we want to, but generally we dumb it down to 1080 just because unless you're showing it on a giant movie screen, it's probably not necessary to be that big. But yeah, we got you hooked up. But honestly, like you could shoot a feature film with an iPhone these days, or my phone, Samsung S20, like the cameras on them are ridiculous. So chances are, like the phone you have right now is probably better than every camera ever made. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
you really don't need much these days. But we got you covered. So, and I should mention that too, when you do book the studio here, that obviously your hour includes use of all of our equipment. So instead of having to buy lights and backdrops and stands and mics and mixers and sound foam and all of this stuff, green screens and monitors, we have all that too. So you just walk in, you just get to play and have fun, and we handle all the tech for you.